Alright, back again for some drag. Am I the a-hole? You know how this goes. I go to Reddit, I type drag, I type am I the a-hole, and I see what we think. Am I the a-hole for refusing to drag my 3-month-old across the city so his dad can see him? Okay, this is something that happens quite often where it's like, it's not actually drag, it's about dragging things. Or like drag racing and stuff like that. And then I'm like, let's go for it. Chimpanzee hooves. That's what I call my feet. So me, 26, and my baby's dad, 29, have been separated for 2 months. Drama. Things have been very heated between us due to financial disagreements and other matters. Wow, you have money. That's a start. But recently we tried to remain amicable for the sake of our little boy. He's 2 months old. He doesn't care. Get on with your lives. Around a month ago, I asked if I could swap days to see our son so my best friend could finally meet him. Best friend. COVID restrictions have been lifted. This is old. She lives hundreds of miles away, so I don't see her much anyway. Well, obviously. Also, I don't know if that's very amicable. He doesn't have consistent days off, so our son... I don't know, you're switching he and she pronouns constantly. I'm so confused now. He doesn't have consistent days off, so our son sees him on random days that these falls on. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Why do people always go wild on the weekends? Some people don't have a 9 to 5... Do you think I have ever had a weekend in my life? I just find this annoying. Anyways, doesn't have disabilities enough, so now I've been accommodating in a sense that I've had to plan around or change plans so they don't fall on his days off. I'm so sorry, but I hate planning around people's weekends. So deal with it, you privileged piece of crap. He agreed to do all this and he was fine until the last minute with work and they refused to allow him to switch days. Why do you not... This is not amicable. You're being a... He huffed about this, but said it was still okay, saying I need to travel across the city in order to spend time with him. I refused, stating that it would be easier if he came see him and spend time with him rather than me dragging my 3-month-old all the way to see him. Look, I don't know. This is crazy. It's caused a massive argument that I'm being selfish to accommodate. Well, one, I don't think you need to drag him anywhere. Like, why doesn't he have a car? Come on, guys. Go with it. He also states he's been working 5 a.m. till 1 p.m. Oh, poor freaking baby. He's too tired to travel. Not once have I refused him access. Well, you just, like, refused him access 5 times. He's allowed to see his son whenever he wants. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. What is this strange world that straight people live in? I actively encourage it even when he wants to see him dies off for himself. Oh, for crying out loud. No, you don't. You just want to go with your special friend. I know people like this. I know people like this. It's like, hey, don't you have a day off? You know, me and my special friend, you know, have tickets for movies. Except by movies, I mean a hotel room. I hope I'm not being the a-hole as I desperately need to... No. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Look. You're an a-hole. Thank you so much. Moving on. Am I the a-hole for being ashamed of my drag queen sister? Okay. I'm ashamed of a lot of my drag queen sisters. Hi, Selena Vile. Hi, Chances Showers. Hi, the entire cast of Camp Wannakiki Season 4. And 5 and 6. Okay. Go away. 28786. That's 28,786 things you've thrown away. Well, we know where that sits with you. You're not very zero waste, are you? Okay, people think you're an a-hole, so I would like to hear this one. Okay. When my sister was 15, she fell in with an odd crowd. Well, I guess that's just where we're gonna start. An odd crowd. Go on. Do go on. She started watching RuPaul's Drag Race, in quotes. There's no quotes around it. It's just a TV show. RuPaul's Drag Race is a show about drag, if you haven't heard about it. Kind of like made drag a real monumental movement over the last 75 years. No, I remember, see, here's the thing. I remember before RuPaul's Drag Race, I I literally, I was dipping my toe into drag, and I like went and did like a solo show in theater school, and I did a drag show. I was like, well, but I'm not a drag queen, I'm a theater artist. Like, I was really worried, and then I did this theater show in the summer, and there was a drag competition, and I swear to gosh, there was 3 people in it. 3. These days, there would be like 75 million people in it, but like 3, and they were all embarrassed. And the most embarrassed one was my good old drag sister Tiffany Morgan in Kingston. I mean, she was still doing drag even in the drought. I swear to God, before RuPaul's Drag Race, there was a drought in drag, and I was dipping my toe in at that time, and it was a terrifying time. And RuPaul's Drag Race kind of helped me kind of like become obsessed. So I cannot discount the influence of TV. No more TV making me Hillary go insane. TV no beer make Hillary go insane. That's it. RuPaul's Drag Race. And I was going to gay bars. And was going to gay bars. Great. Wait, she was 15. It's a little young, but I get it. She's only went to see these drag shows to mix with people that were the same as her. Yeah. 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 I disagree. Okay. I'm glad you disagree. People can disagree. That doesn't mean you're correct. I think that's important. Just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean you're correct. While she's never fit in with me and my family, oh my gosh, your fam, you're already othering your sister? She isn't anything like those people. Oh! She's become obsessed with these queens, and since this started, has met 47 of these famous drag queens. Okay, look, I agree. Famous drag queens is a term I will accept for most of these people, especially this is 7 years ago written, so yeah, they were very famous. This would be somewhat okay if she didn't insist on dressing in drag too. Drag. She goes off to these drag shows in ridiculous high heels and large heinous wigs and gaudy makeup. Look, wigs are neither gaudy or ugly or heinous. They are difficult, and she's doing a hell of a lot more than you are with your life so far. You're just complaining about someone who's living their life. Our shared wardrobe has gone from being just a few t-shirts on her side to be fully flamboyant and colorful costumes. Okay. They only fill her side, but it's still annoying. Why is it annoying to you? Not only does she go to the shows, but she's started performing. So obviously wants to do drag. What's wrong with that? She's a performer. Like, I think the thing is, I don't even know if you have a thing with drag. I think you have a thing with performers. I remember when I decided to go to theater school, people had more of a thing with that even than me coming out as gay. Like, they were like, oh, actor, oh. And then it piled on because then I was gay. And then I was a drag queen. That. This means she regularly walks around her town in full drag. Yes, honey, it's embarrassing. Okay. She has a once weekly drag gig that claims to be her job. I'm embarrassed of her. She gets so much attention walking through town. Her entire school knows about it. I don't understand the hate. Why are you embarrassed? I mean, I do understand kind of, like, I was really embarrassed of my brother's hockey team. Those guys were lunatics, okay? So I can get you being embarrassed of a sibling in their activities that you enjoy, but I think you need to start asking yourself questions about, like, why are you embarrassed? Why don't you like this? Are you jealous? Is there a little baby drag queen inside of you? Are you religious and you're afraid of hell and stuff? Do you just not want much attention drawn to yourself? You just want to, like, be in the background? You know, I don't know what to say to you, darling, other than I don't think I need to go on with this because you sound like a giant a-hole. Giant a-hole. It's gotten to the stage where I have to start going to my mother's last name so people don't know we're related, and I avoid being seen with her. Hateful. A few weeks ago, I was planning to go to a shopping center with my friends, my mom and I. I heard of my little sister asked if she was dropped to the bus stop crew. She was in drag on the way to her performance. My mom said yes, and I lost it. She had a yellow wig on, for C's sake. She looked like an overgrown banana. You know, an overgrown banana is a choice. You know, the hate is internalized too, you know, and she's bringing shame and disgrace to your family. These feelings have been bubbling over for a while. They'll let loose. I feel like I'm the only one doing what's right. She's basically a whore. Here's the interesting thing. My parents have been icy and say that I should know better and should support her. I think you're jealous of your sibling. I think you are jealous of your sibling. Focus on yourself. What do you do? What do you do? You haven't said a thing about yourself. I don't know if this is religious. I don't know if this is jealousy. I don't know if this is just sibling rivalry. Like, girl, you're an asshole. I don't know what to tell you. When people have these strong feelings like, I'm ashamed, I feel something, you need to start asking yourself why. Why? Because at the end of the day, this is your sister. This is your sister. What does she ever do to you? We try to love our family if we can, you know, but you're certainly making it pretty hard to love you. You need help, friend. I don't know. I guess we're gonna leave it at that. We did two, and it's already too long, so I have to say goodbye to you. Follow me on the socials, and we'll see you next time for Drag Am I the A-Hole? Court is adjourned.